This is Kevin Keegan from the band Barnburner. You are watching Rock Metal News right now. Right here.
Hey guys, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News with your Maximum Threshold Rock and Metal News report. Well, unless you've been living under a rock for the last couple days, you realize that Black Sabbath have reunited and are recording a new album with Rick Rubin and touring the world in 2012. They will be headlining the Saturday of Downlaod festival in the UK in 2012. Drummer Jeff Fabb and guitarist Blake Bunzel have left Southern California's In This Moment in order to join the backing band of American Idol finalist James Durbin. In This Moment is scheduled to enter the studio in January to begin recording its next album for a spring release. Carbon-Based Anatomy, the new EP from Cynic, is now streaming online in its entirety. The EP was released November 11th in Europe and will also be released in North America on November the 15th. GODSMACK frontman Sully Erna's December 16th solo performance at the Wilbur Theatre in Boston, Massachusetts will be professionally filmed for an upcoming 3D DVD release, so stay tuned for that. US Doomsters Evoken are preparing to enter the studio in the upcoming week to lay down their next full-length album. And continuing with your MaximumThreshold.net Rock and Metal News report, Metallica and Lou Reed perform live on November 11th for a radio broadcast in Germany on One Live. Metallica and Reed performed The View, Dragon, Iced Honey, Mistress Dread, and Junior Dad from LuLu. They also did a cover of the Velvet Underground's classic White Light, White Heat. UFO will call their upcoming new CD Last of the Bone Riders, which is tentatively due out on February the 27th, 2012. Former Anthrax frontman Dan Nelson filed suit yesterday, reports the New York Post, over his departure from Anthrax years ago. Nelson says drummer Charlie Benante, bassist Frank Bello, and guitarist Scott Ian falsely stated in numerous interviews that he had abruptly resigned after getting sick, forcing a cancellation of a tour. The $2.65 million suit also alleges that Benante last month told Blabbermouth.net that Nelson was a bully. All That Remains and Jamie Jasta of Hatebreed and Kingdom of Sorrow are releasing a limited edition split 7-inch blood red vinyl available exclusively on Record Store Days on November the 25th. The split 7-inch vinyl features two songs, Some of the People, All of the Time, off All That Remains' latest album, For We Are Many, and More the Illusion from Jasta's solo album, Jasta. The record is limited to 1,000 copies, available exclusively on Record Store Day, Black Friday. For further in-depth reports on the news reports, please go to blabbermouth.net. This is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News with a Z, and this has been your Maximum Threshold Rock and Metal News report. Thanks for tuning in.